All righty. Good morning again. Almost good afternoon. Probably should have waited till afternoon, but yeah. Good morning. I am going to go through how to access and use the templates within the vault and give a quick update on on some things when it comes to the vault. Okay. Ooh, excusez-moi. Ow, my nose hurts. Okay. I'm trying to log into my email real quick so that I can pull up the email. All right. That is open. All righty. That's done. Okay. I'm going to go through the vault and how to access it, what happens when you purchase it, all that good jazz, and have this be the video that I will send people to for them to reference this video if they have any questions about the template vault. Okay. All right. Hello again. I am Shakia, the professor of Honestly Speaking, HSC 365, 365 Creative Academy, and Soloholics Anonymous. I released a vault of, and basically, vault just means it's a collection of mm, ooh, I'm about to cough up a lung. Anywho, so it's over the years, I have created my own templates, and most times they're just for me. I try to teach people how to create their own templates, whether it is just scanning it, if it's something where you're going to measure it, and create your own templates yourself. I try my best to teach people how to do it, and that was always my passion. Is instead of giving a man a fish, to teach a man a fish. But I know that for some, it's a matter of not just the know how, sometimes it's just the timing, and it's more convenient to be able to open up a file and have it be ready to go to just design within that particular template. It's already set up for you. You just have to open it up and start designing. So I decided to share those templates with others. So it's like a collection. It's things that have been like, they say like a vault has been like just protected and tucked away. It's only been on my computer. I never really, share things. I'm like, I show people all the time. Like you just scan it, you trace it. And I know now that for some, just even learning the tracing part of Silhouette Studio, or just having the time to create all of it and measure out everything to create their own, can be a daunting task, especially when you're just learning to like just design and now you have to do this. So I decided to open up and provide a lot of the templates and stuff, because I mean it is a time consuming process. Like I have a set on there of the paper mache letters from, those particular ones are from Joann's, how I made that one. And I had to take a picture of all of the alphabet, and I think I have like the ampersand sign and something else. So I physically took pictures of all of those, which now in hindsight, there was a better way of doing it, but at that time I did it the long way. But there is a much better way of doing it now, and I don't know what I was thinking when I did them that way, but it's neither here nor there. So I created those so that, like, if you wanted to paint them and you wanted to do a print and cut to put on the front of it, which, because those are like very popular to make those, I went through and I did that for all of the alphabet, right? Um, I've done like gable boxes, chip bag labels, different ones for like tapered tumblers, 30-ounce tumblers, skinny, skinny bullet tumblers, ornaments. I guess a lot of different things that I have created my own templates for. And by template, I mean the outline. This is something that definitely needs to be addressed. And it says it on there that these are blank templates. I think there's really only one that comes with there's two. My yard sign ones comes with like some, backgrounds and stuff like that, but you can always change those out. People change them out all the time. And my fruit snack one, it has like the background. You can always change the color and stuff like that. These are not templates like some people would sell, let's say like for Photoshop. My girl Shannon does an amazing job. She sells what she calls 10-minute templates where you can go in and just change out items. It's a little bit different for that because of the way Photoshop is, and you can have layer styles and have all those things set up, and people can easily change the colors. Silhouette Studio, not, so much. For me, it's like the most, I know how to like design and be able to put anything in there. It's always having that outline so that I know I'm designing within, the parameters for a mask, a tumbler, an ornament, a t-shirt, a yard sign, a gable box, a chip bag, whatever it is. So these, that like the things that will be in there are mainly going to be like the outline. A lot of times there will be like on my mug one, the one for the tumblers, there are like sections to help you know like right from left and how to center things. But it's blank. It's not one that has, let's just take like, okay, a circus theme. Like I've done banners for a circus theme, and it has like the outline on it. It has pictures. So someone may want to take that and they have the outline. Hey, I'm going to make a bunch of banners. Like, okay, I'm going to put this on my website. I provide banners, or I have chip bags. That's a circus theme. And all you're going to do is take a child's image and put it in there, change their name and stuff like that. That would be more of like a design type template versus just like a regular template, because I'm providing certain design elements in there for you. And then you can go in there and like maybe change the colors. That's a little bit different. Those are design files that you can customize. Do I plan to release some of the ones that I have for that? Sure do. But in 2022, because that takes a lot. I design 93.65% of the time in Silhouette Studio. For templates and things like that, that's 100% in Silhouette Studio. So when it comes to the templates that are going to be in there, I'm going to make every effort to be able to provide them in other formats. If it's something, a lot of times it's just the outline, so I can do it in SVG. If you're someone that, you may not have time to create the outline, but you prefer to design in Affinity Designer. You prefer to design in Corel Draw, Adobe Illustrator. So you want to have that outline. Photoshop is a little bit different from the graphic designing programs, and then like as far as like having that outline. And because I designed in a vector-based program, it's quite a few steps to get it to Photoshop. Most people are going to provide templates in the design program that they design in. My girl Shannon, Innate Labs. You want some dope Photoshop templates? Holla at my girl, okay? I know someone that, I was actually quite surprised to go to her YouTube channel. GK Party Shop. She has like design ones that already have like different design elements to it. And with hers though, it's like I don't think you can buy them where it's just like the template and you can then go into Photoshop and adjust it. But like it's different ones on there, and you can tell her what to customize it, and like she'll put the name. So those are like design files. Totally, 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 totally different than what is in the template vault. So I wanted to first clear that up. It's not where you're going to have, let's say, like it was Mickey Mouse, like you're going to have like polka dots and then like stripes at the bottom, and you can go in and change it and just add your pictures to what's there. Will I have that for you? Yes, but it's going to take some time. The other thing is, like I said, the majority of them are going to, the first release of them is going to be Silhouette, because that's where I create templates. I want to be able to have them in other formats. I'm going to make every effort to, which I just said that, I know. But you have to be patient with me. If you are someone who was more so looking for ready to go, I have no problem giving you a partial refund, because you technically have access to it and you could have downloaded everything that was in there, but you just don't have access to anything else I put in there. But I cannot guarantee that everything is going to be able to be put into other file formats. Like the ones for my yard signs, I design in Silhouette Studio. There are backgrounds, there's shading. You cannot save that as an SVG. If I save it as a PNG file, then you won't be able to go in and customize it. I would have to save each individual one as a separate JPEG or PDF file, and then still provide you all of the other elements. That's a lot when I design in Silhouette Studio. So disclaimer, not everything is going to be available outside of Silhouette Studio. That is the platform that I teach in. I don't teach Photoshop. I don't teach Illustrator. I don't teach Corel Draw. I don't teach Affinity Designer. I don't teach Affinity Photo. Do I have all of those programs? Yes. Have I used all those programs? Yes. More so the Adobe, Illustrator, Photoshop, and Corel Draw. Don't really care for Affinity, but hey, that's personal preference. So I design and I'll go in there for certain things. I personally use them like they each have a purpose in how I design. I go to Photoshop to be able to, like, all my thumbnails are designed in Photoshop because they have layers. It just makes it so much easier just to type it in. But when I'm designing for a shirt, what I'm going to end up showing, like, right after this, how to take a design and switch it up and customize it. All of that is in Silhouette Studio. When I design for stoles, graduation fans, things like that, all of this is done in Silhouette Studio. And a lot of times it's switching things up. This is one that I end up putting together last year, right? Well, not the graduate part here. I just added this. Like, she was the first one to get that part in hers. But this piece right here, if you've ever purchased the yard sign, or if you have access to the vault and you have the yard signs, this sits at the top of like 3 of the different templates. And this is just the bottom from that one. And then from my graduation fan templates, this is, or you can even just create this. It's just a rounded rectangle. That's it. And then the pictures put there. This is just the collegiate font. But this part right here was already done. I just took it and made it bigger than the little flag that it was on the yard signs. So you can take different elements and mix and match them and move them around and create new things from them. You don't have to use them as is. All right. So I wanted to just put that disclaimer out there. First run is always going to be Silhouette Studio. Those are ones that I can provide immediately. Anything else outside of that, because I then have to take it, have to save it in a different format, take it into a different program to resave it in different formats. And then I have to zip it, because no platform really allows you to upload SVG files on their own. They have to be zipped into a file in order for it to be uploaded. So that's a bit of a process. If you're looking for more of the SVGs, or you're looking for PNGs and JPEGs because you want to use Photoshop, this is not going to be for you. This is not going to be for you, because not all of mine are going to be available in those. And you still have to have some design skill. These are not 10-minute templates to where all you're going to do is just click on something and just change out the name, put in a picture. You're still going to have to design within these templates, these outlines. I'm giving you the measurements, the sizing. Okay. Y'all understand that? That's how that's set up. Okay. So, I'm going to show you as far as where it, like how to find it, because some people are saying they couldn't find the email. Our shop site and the site where it is hosted at are two different platforms. I'm a Shopify partner. I teach Shopify. I set up Shopify accounts. So I use Shopify. That is the host. Most people don't really like to tell you like who's their host for their e-commerce site. Ours is hosted through Shopify. Well, the vault is stored and it is hosted by a totally different site. It is also my academy site where I teach classes. This made it a lot easier because I can categorize things there. So it's not like it's like a shared drive or like having complete access. Like if you were to go to, let's say, Create a Fabrica and like having a membership, and you can go on there, create that membership and be able to download anything that you want. It's not like that, or design bundles, and it's stored that way. As of right now, it is stored in our 365 Creative Academy, now currently known as Sillaholics Anonymous Academy. It's stored there. So there are two separate accounts. Creating an account on the shop site does not automatically create an account on the academy site unless you buy a class. Here, this is why I always kind of encourage people. I've been saying for the longest, even if you don't plan to take a class right now, go to the academy site and create an account. It's going to make it a lot easier for you to get your content once you buy it from the shop site. Just make sure that whatever email address you use on the shop site is the same email address you create an account with. Now, this is creating an account before you purchase anything. So right now, you're watching, you've never purchased the Vault, you've never purchased any of my classes, go over to our academy site, academy.sillaholicsAnonymous.com. academy.sillaholicsAnonymous.com. Link is in the, well, no, it's not in this one because I was trying to hurry up and do this while Zani Mani was distracted. But like all my other videos, the Academy link is there. I'll go back in and put it in, later. But academy.sillaholicsAnonymous.com, or you can go to the shop site. Easy way to get to that, hsinc365.com. And if you click right here to Sillaholics Anonymous Academy login, it's going to take you to here and you can create your account. When you create your account, use on the shop site. If your Facebook is a different email address, some people will log into or create an account on our shop page, like with their business email address, but their Facebook is through their personal. So if you do that, it's going to create two different accounts and you will have content on two different accounts. So make sure, I recommend going in and creating. Now, yes, I know the social login makes it so much easier. If it's not the same email, create an actual account. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to here. I'm going to go to search. I can actually go to HS Sync Digital too. So actually, let's go here. I'm going to go HS Sync Digital and the template vault. All right. I'm going to add this to my cart. Actually, who am I signed in under right now? Okay, no one. All right, let's go here. To be honest, I don't even remember what the password is for this, if I'm being totally honest. Okay, perfect. It's signed in. All right, so I'm going to go HS Sync Digital. Oh, actually, I think I already added it to the cart. So it's in the cart. I'm also going to show you guys how to utilize your rewards points. So I'm going to click right here to on my rewards. To redeem them, you're going to go to ways to redeem. I'm going to click on that. You're going to go to redeem. It's 100 points equals $1. Here, do not leave it all the way at the end because you're going to get a discount code. It's not a gift certificate or a gift card. It is going to be a discount code, in my case, for $518. If your order is not $518, you have wasted whatever that balance is. So if I were to go and do the gift card or redeem this for $518, but I'm only buying the Vault for $150, I forfeited the rest of it. You're going to move this slider to where you want it to be. So I'm going to go in here to... The only thing I don't care for when it comes to this one is you can't really make it like an exact number and like just to be able to type it in. I have not been able to like type in an exact number. The way around that, which I've done a video for this, is I'm going to go up here to the top and I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to make it bigger so that I'm moving in smaller increments on the redeem. So I'm going to take this up to, let's say, 150. Now, when I move this, I can move it in smaller increments and get right to $150. Unfortunately, that is the only way to be able to get to a specific number is to make your display bigger so that it moves in smaller increments. And then I'm going to take this back down so you guys don't try and copy this code, real fast, although I'm going to use it now myself anyway. So I'm going to take that down. It's at 150. I'm going to go redeem. It's going to give me a code. I'm going to put apply the code. I'm going to go to checkout. It is going to apply that discount code to the checkout at some point here. There we go. And so it took it off and continue to payment. And why are you doing that? All right, so continue to payment and complete order. For some reason, from the Academy site, it sends you a shipping notice. Ignore the shipping notice. I have no idea why it sends a shipping notice or something like that, or it tells me like it sends a shipping notice. So please ignore the shipping notice. All right, so I have now purchased this, right? I'm going to go over to my emails. All right, I want to be able to cover up some stuff, so hold on one second. Oh, I've actually done it already and I didn't even realize it. Okay. I forgot I did do this one. I should probably do a totally different email. All right, let me do this again for a totally different email. I'm trying to think what email don't I have one on the Academy site for. I mean, because it is there and it was like in January. So I'll just come over here. And so under my new mail, of course, it's going to give me, now it wants to send. So it sent me the email. Don't know why it wasn't sending it before, but I did get the email. So I know that it sends now. Not sure what was going on. People saying they weren't getting it, but I see here. So I got a confirmation one. And then this one is saying confirm your subscription to the newsletter because I was never on the newsletter. And then it is telling me, I have the one for how to access the vault, which I can open this up because it doesn't give you like a code or anything like that. So you open it up, you get this email, and it says for you to unlock it. It gives you all the instructions. If you've already taken a course, to access the vault content, use the search phrase of welcome to, well, why is that there? That should be at the top. But use the phrase welcome to Silaholics Anonymous Academy to search, your mail. If you've already taken a class, just go to your dashboard. So if I go to my dashboard, it is going to, if I go, let me see, I don't remember having an Academy account though. So you have to go to the Academy account, the Academy, and I guess, I forgot to put on here. This is not showing as a hyperlink. It was supposed to be to go to the Academy. I'll go and change that to where it's a hyperlink directly to the Academy. Not sure why this isn't giving me the underline on there, but you're going to go to the Academy. I'm going to go to the Academy, sign in, and see, I already have an account. I forgot I've already done this one. So as soon as I log in, it's in my courses. I just purchased this, the only class that I have here, but I forgot I already set up an account here. But when you first do it, like I'm going to try and pick a different one that doesn't have an account. But when I go here, right, I'm going to search my mail and I'm going to go, welcome to Silaholics Anonymous Academy, which is what I put in there to search. And here it is. So there is a welcome email that you get that gives you a link that you have to click on in order to sign in. So it says your account has been created. You have to go through this sign on link because it's attached to your email. And once you go in through here, it's going to allow you to change your password because it's going to give you a temporary one. If I just click on this, it's going to tell me I'm already signed in because I already have one. I'm going to need to create, let's see, I think I can do one from info, but I got to go in and give info some rewards points because I'm about to pay for it myself. So let me go in and create a new account. So customers, add a customer, creative professor, email, info at info at silaholics.com. All right. Creative professor Lavelle. Address 365 Creative Way, Miami 33056. All right. So I created an account. I'm going to go to my rewards and go to info at silaholics.com. Oh, I think I have to log in first. Hold on. I'm going to have to complete my login. I created the account, but now I'm going to have to create my actual login. So let's go to account. Let's log out. And actually, I'm going to go to my email because I should have gotten an email that says, hey, you now have an account on you now have an account on shop.soloholicsanonymous.com. So let me do that. And emails, log into webmail. Okay. So let me log in. Why does it keep doing that? I have to go in twice. Okay, so info at soloholicsanonymous.com. Oh, you know what I could have done? Just created the order. Hold on. I don't have to go through the rewards. Create an order. I'm going to add the template vault. Template vault. Add a discount. Percentage 100%. Apply. And mark as paid. Create an order. Boom, that's done. Now, all right, so I got my first one, order confirmed. All right, here we go. We're gonna go to, let me show you guys, and it didn't even go to my spam folder. So we're gonna go here, and I'm gonna bring over my webmail. And so the first one here, so this is my order confirmation, and this is welcome to Soloholics Anonymous Academy. So we click on that and click here to set your password. So this is what the email should look like when you open it. And for me, I'm not sure because it's my webmail, it didn't go to like my spam. Check your spam. Like for Google, it might go to your promotions, your all mail, your junk folder, things like that. But it definitely sends it out. So once you click on this to create your account, oh wait, I'm logged in on this one. So I'm gonna sign out. If you try to log in and create a password from here, it's going to give you an error. So I'm going to go sign in. I'm going to go info at soloholicsanonymous.com. Oh, that's my that's that, right? So okay, no, I'm gonna go create a new account. So I'm gonna go info at soloholicsanonymous.com. Oh, I did the .com already. So then my first name is Creative Professor Lavelle. And 365. It's not going to do it anyway. And I'm not going to tell y'all the rest of it either. All right. Sign up. Email has already been taken. This is the error that you will get because you have an email, like your account has been set up. You just have to set your password. So you're going to go to here, click to set password. So what is your new password? And you need to confirm your new password. Once I do that, I'm in here and it's there. So you have to go through that. If you go in there and just say, hey, I want to change or forgot my password, when you do it, it's not going to send you anything for it because you have not set up that first password. You have to go through the Welcome to Silaholics Anonymous email. It sends it to you. Just do the search for Welcome to Silaholics Anonymous Academy. You can just put in Welcome to, unless you have like a bunch of different places. You might have a bunch of emails that say like Welcome to. But if you're specific to that, Welcome to Silaholics Anonymous Academy, it's going to bring up that particular email because Welcome to can bring up a number of different things if you've signed in, to other people's classes or websites and stuff like that. Or you can simply search Anonymous Academy because that's very, very specific. So you have to go through that. Once you are in here, it's on your dashboard. If you ever click on this, you click on it, it's going to take you right there. If you click on see overview is just what it says. It's an overview, just like with anything else. This is a breakdown of what you can expect in this vault. So you're going to see things here, show what the content is. So you're going to see the content. And yes, it's going to be basically like a download. It's telling you that it's a download. Those are just the icons. This is telling you that it's text because I was explaining something. This tells you, yes, it is a download. But no, you cannot download from here. You have to go into the actual course. Whenever you're on the dashboard, just click on your picture. It will take you into the actual course player. If you make a mistake and hit overview or you go to it from all courses, at the top, it'll say resume. Even if I go to all courses, I have all these different ones. I'm not enrolled in any of these. So it's going to say bye. So I want you to see the difference. So now I'm going to go to all courses and I'm going to go VAULT. Oh, wait, you can't buy the vault on the regular site yet. It is blocked right now. It's hidden. It's only on the shop site. So I'm not even going to be able to see it from there. So I don't even know why. If you see the vault, you can't even get to it right now from all courses. But if I was logged in any of these other ones, it wouldn't say buy. It'll say resume, replay, or start. But always go through your dashboard and click on the top. It's going to take you there. It is broken down. And as I said, I love this because I'm able to break it down by specific things. Graduation, party favors, summation substrates, yard signs, miscellaneous, foam board, 3D paper crafts. And there's going to be some more categories that are going to be open, that are going to be uploaded. The other thing that I'm going through now is I have to remember that, sometimes people want to see it visually. So if I just go right here to summation substrate, and let's just go to, if I go to mask, when you go there, if there's nothing there, it's because I haven't uploaded anything yet. It's just that I have to set that one as like a download, but there's nothing there yet. Once I go to, I'm just going to go right now to ornaments because I know there's something there. The other thing that I'm trying to do is create the JPEG so that you'll know exactly what it is. Because if it's not, like, let's say if I go right now to yard signs, it's just going to show download and then that's it. It's not going to show you a picture of what's in there. And that one's going to be a little bit harder for me to do. I might just have a thumbnail that says premium yard signs and kind of have like a thumbnail with all of them. Okay, what are you doing? Why are you acting crazy? Okay, let's just go to Dollar Tree Place. Oh, that has one. Foam board, boxes. Okay, see, normally it will just say download. I and my team are working to make sure that each of the downloads has an image, but that's an extra step. So this will change and it will evolve over time. The majority of them will be silhouette. So this one will show like a picture of what this is for. Do these come with instructions? No. I teach how to design. Like then that me going through this then goes into teaching designing. I have classes for that. If you can watch free videos, is it going to be a specific one like on the card box, how to put it together, all of that? No, I have a specific foam board class. These, again, are just the templates. This is not teachings and giving you full videos on how to use them. I'm providing the template for you. That's it. And there's going to be a lot of valuable templates in here. So like I said, we are working to have all of the pictures and things like that there. So like I said, like with this one, having the Dollar Tree placemat and exactly like, what that is. So it's just going to be a picture of the template. For anyone that I have like an actual picture for, I'll probably add that picture to it also. But that's just like, for the most part, it's going to be like a screenshot of what that file should look like once you open it up. Then you're going to hit download. Once you hit download, see, this one is a zip file because there is a silhouette file and an SVG file. I don't think there's a Photoshop file in this. So let's just say I download this one. It's a zip one. You have to unzip it first. I prefer that you use Google Chrome because if I move my big head out of the way, it's right down there in the bottom. All right, so I would click on that. So yeah, it is there. So it's like the thumbnail, it's the SVG, a Photoshop file, and a silhouette file. Not all of them will come with all of these. And with the Dollar Tree one, it is simply, with the Photoshop one, it has, I think on that one, I went in and at least add your background here for like clipping mask purposes. But you have to know how to design in Photoshop. It's just me providing you the sizing for it. That is it. I cannot stress that enough. So you still have to know how to design in Photoshop if you want to use it. It is not set up where you're just going in there and changing out colors and stuff like that. That takes a lot of work. Like I would have to be dedicated to just making templates. It's a very lucrative business to just create templates and create files for people, but that's not what I mainly do. These are designs and things that I've done for myself for things that I have designed. So that's how that whole thing works when it comes to the templates. All right. So again, everything is not uploaded yet. It's a never ending thing. And I put it on there. If you answer the questions, if there's something specific that you want, I'll try my best to get in there. When it comes to sublimation stuff, I don't have every sublimation template that there is. I've had like my one for the bullet tumbler, and they told me it was okay to share it. Someone sent me the tumbler because they wanted a template, an accurate template for it. Someone sent me a 30 ounce because they wanted the template for it. Anything that I have purchased, like any like ornaments and things that I have purchased, I will end up having a template for it. If it's a luggage tag, if it is a notebook, a journal, with the Christmas stockings, there are a whole bunch of different Christmas stockings. I don't have access to them all. I can only make templates for the things that I have in my possession that I can measure and or scan and then create templates for. So I may not ever have a template that you need if I don't have that particular substrate. Now, if you want one, hey, I'm all for it. Our PO box is on every single video. It's on our website. Go ahead and send your girl a sample. I'll create the template and put it inside the vault. But I cannot guarantee that I'm going to have every single template. The other question I get asked a lot about is for all over shirts. I don't have a general template that like, okay, hey, this is just one for all over shirts because shirts are different. They're different cuts. I am putting those in there. And there's just a certain way, like I want to be able to do it because I do want to at least be able to help you guys out with like the grids for it. So I do have some outlines of shirts, but to make it easier, because you're going to have to split it up, I'm trying to create the grids for 8.5 by 14 paper, 11 by 17 paper, 13 by 19 paper. And if you're using the sublimation, 8.5 sublimation paper rolls, and then 13-inch rolls. And then if you're going to use the big one, 24. So I'm trying to go through to create at least, and I think that's me doing team too much, but I know some people just don't know how to do that. So I was trying to at least create the grids and put that on there so that you would be able to save it and then crop it down. That's the only reason why the shirts aren't on there yet. I don't have every shirt. I mean, you can try and see and like maybe print it out and see if it will work for your particular shirt. I typically make mine per size. Like I'm always default to my girl Shannon because she does a wonderful job when it comes to that. She sells one on her site and it has like a small, a medium, a large, like it's like, it's just like basically like an offset for those. But I do find a lot of times that you can end up with a bunch of wasted ink. I don't like to waste ink. Yeah, I own it. I get it basically little to nothing. I still don't want to waste ink and I don't want to waste paper. That drove me nuts when I kept wasting all that paper with the vest. So mine are made to where it's the exact size. So that way when you're positioning stuff, you know where it's going to be. If you wanted hands right over the boobs, like for breast cancer, you can pretty much design it to where, okay, if I'm showing you this and the armpits are here and you want those hands to be like this, you'll be able to design it where those handprints are going to be gripping some boobs. I design for the shirts that I'm using. So the ones that I currently have, and I don't have all, I'm working on it during the break. I'm going to work on some of the other sizes. So I have some of the ones I just got, which is the Sport Tech. I did not purchase all sizes for those. So for some of them, I am going to just kind of guesstimate for the larger sizes until I can order all of them. But I have like Team 365. I have Hanes, Gildan, and Port and Co. Those are the only ones that I've ever done an all over design for at some point. And then with those, it was only for specific sizes. So I don't have all of them. I do not have all of them. You're going to have to be patient with me, or you can take my class and learn how to design and create them yourself. This is more of a convenience thing. I show you exactly how I create all these templates depending on which class you take. You can take that class and be able to make the templates that you need when you need them, or you're just going to have to be patient with me for me to upload them. So for onesies, that's one. I have it. I've only done it all over for a 0 to 3 months and one other. So I do have that one that will be uploaded, and it is a I did mine off of Vapor. I don't know if the sizes are going to be different if it's a Cricut one or if it is another brand. The brand that I had for onesies is Vapor. Again, going back to, I'm not going to have it for every brand. You may have to print that out. I recommend when you're doing something new, it may seem like it's a waste of paper. Take it, print it out on different sheets of cardstock, cut it out, put your thing down, and see if it fits. This is how I mastered mine. I created the template, then I printed it out, it was just printed blank, put that on top. Okay, this works. Or dang it, this is off a little bit. Let me adjust this. Like, I design my own templates, like full on. My chip bag mock-up, yes, that is a part of it. It's only available in Silhouette Studio, though, I think. Although I think I may have tried to do the PNG, but it's definitely in Silhouette Studio version. Have I ever felt overwhelmed trying to do different things? Yes. 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 It was stress. I think that's how I'm one that I don't really get sick a lot. I think my child is my kryptonite. With him being at daycare and bringing stuff home, he's always up under me. He makes me, like, I got sick from him. I'm not one that typically gets sick. And then I think because I have been overwhelmed and stressed by this vault and the constant messages and just like the demand on me, it made my body kind of like break down, where I was more susceptible to getting sick, because I normally don't get sick. Like, I don't get sick. So you can go to our website, shop. I'm so used to saying that. It's just so easy to go to hsync365.com. It still goes to the same one. Once you do that, at the top, it's still going to say shop.sillaholics.anonymous.com. But the easier way to get to it, www.hsync365.com. Unfortunately, you have missed the discount on it. It was on sale for almost a month. It is $150 now, because the things are, even what's in there now. My yard sign is sold for $65. I'm about to upload the ones for the graduation fans. The ones like I had previously, that particular setup And another one that I did last year, I'm going to tell you now, I never release anything that I am currently using. I like the exclusivity. My clients like the exclusivity of the fact that, hey, it's not going to be like anyone else's. So come graduation season, you are going to see some different templates. When I'm making graduation fans, you're going to see some different layouts. Oh, was that in the vault? I'm letting you know now. No, it will not be in the vault until after graduation season. So it will be, you will be able to have access to whatever I designed this year for my grad fans. Y'all have access to use them suckers next year and beyond. I never release what I am working on currently for graduation fans or anything like custom like that. Yard signs, I don't release what I am currently using. You guys get that after I'm done with it. I don't have that. I don't have that template. I mean, I don't have that blank. She says that's a good tip. Oh, it got blurry. I don't know. Probably did. It's probably our internet. I thought I sent it back. I created her an account. So, she should have gotten a welcome email because I created an account. She already has access to it. So just tell her to check her email. I thought I sent it back. Maybe I did. It's probably sitting in drafts, but just tell her to check her email because I created the account and I already enrolled her in it, and she should have gotten a welcome email. Thank you. Try not to stress too much. You can only do what God allows you to do at that time. We need our professor in top condition come January. Thank you. Let's see. So a graduation Tumbler, the graduation Tumbler template, that's not a template, that's a design file. So the yard signs I end up doing, only like they have a few backgrounds to it, but like the main part of that really is just the like it's like the Polaroids and stuff like that. A lot of people just bypass those backgrounds. I mean, they're not like super great when you can put your own background on it. So the one that I end up doing for this would not be a template. This is not because there are design elements to it. So it's not a template. It's not something that's just an outline for it. This is a design template. Design templates are coming sometime in 2022. So this is not a just regular blank template. This is a design because then you'll be able to go in and customize and change the colors. So it's almost like a design file. Like when you guys get my design files, you're set up ready to go. You can change all the colors. This is more of a design file. So the design file vault will open at some point in 2022. But yeah, unfortunately, you won't. Quite a few people have asked me about it though, because the way I did this, like I said, once my graduation season is done for this year, I can release it. I never release what I am working on. So technically, this is for 2021. We're still in 2021. So it won't be released until 2022. Okay. So in the membership, you show how to make your own templates. So I've done them in like different classes. We have not gotten to that point yet, but will it come? Yes. But I've shown different things, and like, I mean, I know like for the summation one, a lot of people ask for like most people ask for templates for summation stuff. So in my summation boot camp, my summation seminar, I showed how I create my templates. Technically, you learn because you learn about tracing, you learn about offsets in the academy. So technically, yeah, it may not be specific for templates, but when I'm talking about tracing and stuff, That's all I do to create it. Now, if it's one where I'm like physically measuring, like for shirts, I can't just scan those. There's a long process for me to create the templates so that it's exact to the shirt. Search, have you searched all places? Also, there was a lot of people who they're like, oh, I can't find it. They had the wrong email address. So send me an email. I'll look for it and make sure that it matches up. But a welcome email was sent. So if you just search the exact term, welcome to Silaholics Anonymous Academy, and it has to be like copy it from the email that was sent to you, because Silaholics, the SIL is capitalized. So welcome to Silaholics Anonymous Academy, or just search Anonymous Academy and it should come up. Check your spam, check your promotions, check your all mail. Gmail is one of the ones that's really kind of weird and where it puts certain things. I didn't even realize about the promotion one until like recently. And then I remember Ayana, she was looking for something and she was like, oh, it was in my promotion one. Google categorizes stuff how they want. So I don't know which email server you're using. All like, I showed my AOL, I typed it in, and that was from way in January, and it still picked it up. And then when I just did the other one, it just showed right up in my email. The system automatically sends it. Make sure that you are checking the email. Some people have a bunch of different email addresses, and let's say you signed up for one, but then you finished it with PayPal. It might be under a different email. So check your different emails. So yeah, see, she says a lot of your emails come to me in my spam. I have no idea why. I'm not spamming nobody. Yeah, but it's gonna be for specific shirts, y'all. In my all over class, I like my class for the all over shirts. I showed exactly how I create the templates. I think we even went through, like, I had the one picture and I think I had them go through the steps to create it, if I'm not mistaken. But like if you're using a different type of shirt. So in my class for the full bleed shirt, I show how to create that template, even down to the neckline, which can be, it's not needed, but it can be helpful. You can kind of bypass the neckline one. I like to do that, and all you really have to do is just like mark it, just so that your head isn't like in the neckline and like you're cutting off like someone's head in their eyeball. Oh, she said yes, you did. Yeah, I'm like, I thought I did. Yes. For some reason before, like now, I just did it and it popped up, right? For some reason before, the email wasn't sitting out because I use Klaviyo as my email message, like my email marketing. And I created the flow. For some people, it went. Like I show like only like 4 people or something like that it was sent to. So what I did was, if you purchased it, I created a separate email and sent it directly to you. So you should have received, I see on there, it was sent out to 378 people. And I only saw that like 120 actually clicked on it and opened it. Check your spam folder. It was sent out to you. I didn't get anything that was sent back to me yet to say that this was kicked back. So it seems like everyone, received theirs. You showed how to make your own shirt template with the collar. Okay. But that is how, you access it, look for that email, download them, and I'm going to show a little bit. So like the one for the ornament, because I just did that ornament. Right after this, I'm going to be live again because I'm going to show like I'm not going to show as far as how I designed them. My academy students saw how I designed the cheer. My favorite cheerleader calls me. Well, I think you guys saw one. I'm not sure if I showed both versions because we were on for a while. but I designed like a lot of stuff. I know I didn't show you guys. Well, no, did I? When we did the one for the pride shirts, did I show the spray with the rhinestone tool? I did. I did show it. I think what I did not show is how to keep it, because it kept doing that to me. And I think it was acting crazy. It shut down. So once I resized it, it made like double lines. So I got to come back and show you guys how to prevent that from, like, how to lock it in place. But yeah, so my academy students, we had a exclusive watch me design session, and I showed them like different techniques and stuff on how I design. And you're going to see I'll show you all the different designs that we made. So, or that I made. So in this session, like, and this is how when I design, like, look, if you're not willing to have your design page look cuckoo crazy, and then what I do is I take what I need and then put it in a different design page. So this I saved as, see, this is at the top, it says drafts. So when I'm designing and figuring out stuff, I save it as a draft. Once I have it how I want it, I take that element and then I save that as a file. But my draft design page, oh honey, it looks crazy. So I think we designed this one. So with the regular one, and then yeah, we did do rhinestone tool because I ended up changing this and putting this around it. So we designed this one because they helped me, because the words just were not coming off my tongue correctly. But I don't think we designed this one in class. So I have to go back and show how I did that. I don't remember. Because I think I feel like I did, because there's a lot of we had just did the lesson on alignment tools, and this was a lot of like alignment and spacing horizontally and stuff like that. I want to say, I know what I didn't do was, because I added it at the last minute, was like the shadowing. We did this one in class. So we did this one, not in class, but the design session I did show you how to break this one up. So I'm not going to show you guys, I'm going to come back live. I'm not showing you how I designed this. I'm just going to show you how you can use these. So these would be like my base elements. I can now go and take these elements and use them for different things. So that's what I'm going to show later. I've done that video before. I took a tumbler design and I turned it into a mug design. So I've done that before, but I'm going to show you, like, because I did the ornament, I said that I would. I'm going to show you how I basically took this concept and turned it into the ornament. All right. But yeah, so that's how, let's see. Yeah, because how I took that and put it on there. So hopefully that clears up. If you like, guys, actually try and check it, because I mean, it's a lot of y'all. It's like I said, 300 some odd, almost 400 as of right now that have access to the vault. And if it was like all 300 that I had to go in individually, it would be really, really hard to go through that in a timely manner and be able to do everything else. So please, 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 please try to look for it. Let contacting me be like the last resort. And I did find, so I cannot resend the email. The way it's set up, there's nothing for me to click on to resend it. But if you don't have an account, I can go into your account and copy and paste, but you have to email me from that account, because I have to verify that it is an account on the site so that I'm sending it back to the correct one. So if you end up emailing me from a different one, I'm going to look for that email. If I don't see it, I'm going to tell you, hey, I don't see an account for this email. But try to look for it. It does send it out. It automates it. And like you on my AOL one, that was from way in January. So it does send out the welcome for you to create your password. Again, if you don't, then let me know. Email me from that one. You have to be patient with me. I will get the link and then send you the express sign in link. Okay. She says mine was in spam. But if you already have an account on the site, you don't have to worry about that. You saw from the other one, because I already had an account on the Academy site. As soon as I went to it, it was on my dashboard. So I highly recommend, even if you're not purchasing a class right now, go to academy.sillaholics.anonymous.com and create an account. If you have an account beforehand, it will make it so much easier. As soon as you purchase a class, it'll automatically be in your dashboard. So create an account on it. Also, I always do giveaways, and then you have to already have an account on the site in order for you to have access. All right. So I'm going to go because I have one more video to do before I shut down for the day, because I have to take the kids Christmas shopping for their class and each other today, because MJ has tutoring all the rest of the week. So today's the only day we can go before they have their, what's the thing called? Their parties in their gift exchange on Friday. So I'm going to try and like jam all these videos in so I can go be mommy once MJ is out of school at 3:05. So, all right. I was a little parched. There was a lot of talking. All right, y'all. I will go one last time. Last call. Any questions? Is there a code for members? Yes, it was sent out for the members. And for anyone, if you ever click on a link and I say that this is the link for the discount, it will never change the price on the listing. It's going to show as regular price. It doesn't change anything there. But once you go to checkout, that discount code will be at checkout. Any discounts from pretty much any store, you see those discounts at checkout, not on the main page. That's always going to reflect whatever the current price is. But yes, an email was sent out to all current Academy members, or if you were Academy member as of Saturday is when I sent it out, one of those days. You have, so all current members as of that day, they received it. If they were already like in the group, or if you had just signed up, I haven't had a chance to put you in the group yet. You may have not received it if you just signed up for the Academy, as far as the memberships, not just signing up for the Academy. For memberships, all of the members for bachelor's, master's, doctorate, creative business, your email was sent out. You are very welcome. All right, y'all. I'm going to run because I'll be right back. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace.